Hi, namaste, and welcome back. How are you all? Let me know in the comments. I am quite good. In this video, I will share you 6 tips that helped me personally in order to speak English fluently. Because after following these tips, there is a gradual change in me in my speaking skills. Yes, I have gained a lot of interest to learn English and speak English after I followed these 6 tips. Okay, so without any delay, let's get into the video. The first thing you need to remember, and the first tip I am going to give you is that train your brain to think that English is just a language to communicate with others, just a language to share your feelings with others. Yes, never think that English is a subject. The first day I made this shift in my mind, it was very easy to me because I was not afraid of English at all. Previously, I used to think that, oh my god, English is a very vast subject. It is full of articles, grammar, tenses. How will I be able to speak English fluently? This is the scenario with me. But once I shifted the thought in my mind that English is just a language, just it is a language you are using to communicate, to let others know your feelings. Then the real game started. I was feeling comfortable with English from then on. So, whenever you feel that English is a vast subject, shift your mind. Tell to your mind, remind your mind that English is just a language. It is not a big deal. It is not a rocket science. The second thing that helped me is that exposure to English language. Yes, I may not be living in a city or in a state where English is spoken. I am in a tribal area. I am living in a tribal area where no one speaks English. But I try to expose myself to English language a lot. I try to listen a lot. I try to read books in English, read articles in English, what not. I have tried n number of methods so that I would involve myself and consume a lot of content in English. In this way, I surrounded myself in English. Surrounding yourself in English is truly important in order to gain fluency. So, try to expose yourself more to this English language, either by hearing, watching, reading, or writing. The third thing that helped me a lot is that I consumed what I loved. Yes. See, I was not in a stage of reading English newspapers in order to improve my English speaking skills because initially I was not interested about reading newspaper. So what I did was that I used to read kids stories. Yes. And after that, after some days, I got interest and I started reading newspapers also. So in this way, start with what you are interested in. Select topics that you are interested in. You may be interested in sports, you may be interested in gardening, you may be interested in cooking, you may be interested in parenting, you may be interested in teaching. Whatever it is, try to consume the content in English about what you are interested in. If you are consuming content that you are not interested in, like for example, I'm not interested in history. If I try to consume English by reading, watching, and speaking about history, then it mainly focuses on the subject instead of improving my English speaking skills, right? So try to consume what you love, try to consume what you are interested in, select topics that you are interested in. It may be anything. Okay, try to watch English content as much as possible, and while watching make sure that you are interested in it. For example, if you are interested in tailoring, then try to shift the language of that particular videos in English. Okay, so it will be very useful to you. And the next thing I did, the fourth thing that helped me, the fourth tip is that listen more. Yes, if you are not doing the consumption activities, then it will be very hard to you to gain fluency, because You will be able to speak something or the other, but you will stuck in between because you will lack vocabulary, or you will lack specific phrases that you need to use in that particular context. So try to listen more and try to catch the pronunciation of that word. Okay, it is truly important in order to speak English fluently and clearly. Okay, it is not that you are going to just speak. The other person to whom you are speaking must be able to understand you, right? That is the main point. If you are awesome in speaking English but the other person is not able to understand you, then what's the use? So try to listen more and consume as much data as you can. Try to learn new phrases, try to learn new vocabulary, and make sure that they are in your active state of memory only. Okay. The fifth tip I am going to give you is that read and write. Okay. While reading, try to read out loud. Whenever you read out loud, you will get to know the correct pronunciation of the words and you will feel that jaw movements. Okay. And not only that, practice writing. You must make sure that you are doing the production activities also. Writing is really important. While you write, you have ample time to put down your thoughts. In this way, you will reduce your grammatical mistakes. So make sure that you are writing each and every day. Write at least 5 to 6 sentences. Write your daily routine or write what happened on your day. If you have a habit of writing a diary, make sure that you are shifting your language from your native language to English. Okay? So, if you are a Telugu speaker and you are writing your diary in Telugu, make a shift of that language. Try to start writing your diary in English. Okay? Your diary is your personal, only you are going to read it. So, it is a very good idea in order to improve your writing skills, and eventually it would impact your speaking skills also. While doing this activity, don't think about perfection. Okay, once you think about your perfection, you are going to step backward. Never ever think about perfections, just start doing the production activities. The next thing is that start speaking from day one. Yes, in so many videos I have told you, start speaking out loud. Okay, how much grammar you may know, how many grammatical structures you may know, how many tenses you may know, how much familiar you are with this particular language, it is of no use if you are not putting an attempt to speak out loud. You must make sure that you are speaking at least 5 to 20 minutes a day. Yes, I have done it, and right now I am satisfied with the fluency I have achieved. It is not that I am going to stop right here. I am going to still work on so many aspects that I need to work. And the last thing I want to tell you is that please come out of your comfort zone. It is truly important if you want to achieve fluency. Okay? So that is all for this video, and meet you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching till the end. If you like this video, please like the video. Please. So that it will be shared to as many people as possible.